So a handful of you wanted a tutorial on page cutouts? So here I am. I will only be doing 2 cutouts, one being a hex core pattern, and the other being a spider web. For materials, you're going to need a sketchbook, an X-Acto knife, pencils, erasers, scrap cardboard, a ruler, scissors, and lastly, a glue stick. To start, you'll need a reference. I found this abstract web on Pinterest. First, I began sketching it out. It's pretty self-explanatory. Next, you are going to put a border around your sketch to keep it from falling out of your sketchbook. It will look something like this. You will then grab your scrap cardboard and shove it under the page you were cutting. This will keep the rest of your sketchbook from not getting destroyed. Once you've finished cutting everything out, you should have a hex core page cutout. You can color it how you'd like. I chose these colors to make it look more like the hex core. We will now be moving on to the spiderweb page cutout. We will be using pretty similar steps to the hex core one. First, you're going to need a reference. I usually try to search up cartoon spiderweb to make it simpler. Then begin the sketching process. I like to start with the lines first to get a basic shape down. Here I am tracing out my lines using a black Sharpie. If you are going to trace out your lines, you can use any color you'd like. And if you don't want to, I'd be careful when cutting to not make your spiderweb too thin. You're going to trace a border around your drawing. This will be your border. You can also trace this line out to know not to cut it out. Now you just cut out your shapes, and boom! You may notice while cutting that you might have slipped and cut on the wrong line. And I'm here to help you fix this little mistake. What I do is I flip the page over to the back and cut out a small sliver of paper and glue it on, pressing lightly onto it. After it dries, it should be good. The last thing I'll do is shove the cardboard under the cutout again and trace it with the marker. And there you have your spiderweb page cutout.